3, 2, 1. I believe we're live. Okay, good. Let's send it to everyone. So, if you're joining now, we're going to read chapter 1175, and then we'll have a discussion, like a quick, simple discussion about the chapter. Joining now.
Okay, I can be heard.
Okay, perfect. We are live.
We are live.
Yep. Reading chapter 1175 and a quick discussion. And let's put the hashtag so people don't cry. But you spoiled the chapter for me.
Always good to be conscientious.
Yeah.
We'll let some people filter in and stuff, obviously. So
Yeah. It's
um,
always...
you got any ideas about what the upcoming announcement is going to be for One Piece?
I heard some people saying God Valley movie. That would be crazy.
That would be out of character.
Why?
Movies offer the chance to introduce new marketable characters
Yeah.
that can't exist in the canon story, like Uta and people like that.
Yeah.
So it something that's already going to be shown in the anime.
Yeah. It does make sense, honestly.
They cut into the amount of they cut into the amount of chapters that the anime has to offer, and then remove the opportunity to create a whole bunch of new devil fruit users and stuff.
So,
But,
so if it's a movie, then what would the movie be about?
I think. Well, do you think you would have been able to guess Film Red before
No.
it was announced?
Like, I could say a Shanks movie. It's easy to say a Shanks movie, right?
Okay. I would say a Law and Kid and Luffy movie.
Okay, with Luffy, yeah, but a low-end kid movie wouldn't sell that much. Like, I don't think it would
Like
be...
those three. No, we haven't started yet. We're waiting for people to get here. Hi, Aki.
Oh, Aki's here. Hi, Aki. Okay,
We're
this time it's...
talking about there's a One Piece announcement coming up soon, apparently, for some big new entertainment project.
Some people said it's a new game, but that's just
It's going to be a
wishful thinking.
pachinko machine.
Yeah. Aki, we're actually going to read the chapter together, so you can just hop on and read it with us. Like, whether it's in Arabic or in English doesn't matter, right? Like, I can read it in both now. It's funny, but it is what it is. All right, so can you see how many people are here? Wait, let me check.
I can't see anywhere to see that. Oh, it says 5 watching now.
Okay, so let's get into the chapter. Let's read it now. Yes, we'll read it together. Okay,
you know,
perfect.
the VOD will exist, right? So
Okay. So
we're not going to be able to show the panels on the camera because that comes with all kinds of copyright issues.
Yeah.
So,
unfortunately,
we just dropped off the stream for a second.
Yeah, because I clicked on the website, so it always just shows. Okay, OP scans, right? Or it's called Ragnarok.
Ragnarok Scanlation is where
Like, no.
you might be able to find the chapter
Kind of
if you were so inclined.
Yeah. I see you. Now I gotta grab another phone.
Yeah,
I
fell
think.
off the.
I guess you have,
Um,
Aki. You have to.
yeah. Otherwise, we won't be able to hear my dulcet tones
Yep.
while you read along with this masterpiece of work. TCB released according to Dexter.
Oh,
Hi,
they
Dexter.
did.
Nice to see you in here.
Hi, Dexter. Oh, Dexter, the admin of NAC, right? I do remember. Or the
Is
mud.
that right?
They call it mud, not admin on Discord.
Moderator.
Yeah. Okay, TCB is always better than the rest, right? So let's go with TCB scans. So if we talk about the chapter, we wouldn't get some people saying, "But you misread the translation because OB scans don't get it right." Okay, now we should get it right. Okay, I got the chapter ready.
Yep, I'm ready.
Okay.
Okay.
And you will be reading, okay?
Okay. Yeah, sure.
Yeah, let's go.
Try and do some voices, or should we just leave that to one side?
Do some voices. I'm sure they will.
So we got One Piece chapter 1175. Nidhogg. The Japanese kanji reading is Thunder Dragon.
Okay.
We got a nice cover page here. I like it.
Yeah.
Um,
It's a koala.
Sabo is just
with a koala.
Yeah. Sabo is just a disaster. So who
we got Jen saying with voices. Yes, I vote for voices. Yes.
I'll try and do some voices for the characters.
Yeah. So we got Koala the character and Koala the animal.
Yes. A lunch with some eucalyptus leaves, I'm guessing, as this koala munches away. Very cute. Koala staring at Sabo, and we know that she probably has a crush on him. So
okay, you're shipping.
Oda signaling that.
I don't ship. I don't ship. Leave me alone.
Okay.
Okay.
So then, moving on to the first page, which we saw released by like the official. Like this panel was released like a day ago or 2 days ago by like the official source.
It was?
I believe so. I think that's how we got this.
Let me go read.
Yeah, Aki, you go read ahead of it. Okay. Go read ahead of it. We're working our way through it.
We're staying here. We'll be here. Don't worry.
Yeah, we're not going anywhere, and you'll be able to search back through the live to go back to when we started as well. So, I'm sure they want to catch up and talk to us though. Okay, so we got a whoosh sound effect as Sanji drops his foot and saves Robin. Frees her from the thorns that have got her bound. With that, we have all of our straw hats free and able to act, I believe.
Yeah. Finally, including Jinbei, who is for some reason is just being useless in this arc. I love Jinbei, dude. Okay, guys, I love Jinbei. I'm telling you right now, I do love Jinbei, but for some reason, they just I don't know.
The first son of the sea has not had much chance to show off.
Yeah, he's
and we'll see.
Okay.
I don't think I can do like the 20 different voices that are in this.
Okay, no. We can read it normally. Okay, it's
fine. Because I just, it'd be me saying stuff like, I mean, I don't even know how I would do Nami. Like, it would just sound wrong.
Hey, come on, Sanji, let's do it.
That was pretty good.
No, it wasn't.
I think that's a higher voice than I could get to. Nami comes running along. Robin, thank goodness. Robin thanks Sanji with a calm thank you. Seems like Usopp shouts, "That's our Sanji."
Yeah.
Jinbei gives us the vines are weak to higher temperatures. Much obliged.
Okay.
Robin locks in. There's no time to. I'm afraid there's no time to
Yes.
celebrate.
Yes.
Yeah, Sanji replies. This haki and that roar just now. Sensing, we can assume, Luffy and Loki.
You can see the silhouette or the shadow.
Yes, massive, as called out by the giants that look like ants on the panel.
Yeah.
That massive MMAs surrounding them. Uh, we head over to West Village with Jarl. Everyone's shouting, Ripley, Homo, Rodo. Our folks need help. They were stabbed by thorns. Mommy's gonna die.
Mommy's boy. Oh, okay.
There's some dummy reversey giants still causing problems. Loki, the village isn't safe. Take the kids somewhere less dangerous. And I mean, what would a Loki voice sound like?
we, I guess we can't. We can't
Not
say.
my problem.
Yeah.
They went and jumped up on my back. I'm just dropping them off.
Ooh. Okay.
Big old dragon on this
This is
next panel.
massive, dude. This panel is incredible.
He dwarfs the MMAs that were dwarfing the giants.
Yeah.
And he has an eagle in his mouth that looks like Mars.
I seen you
I
tweeting
think we can
about
all
it.
agree.
I seen you. It could be a foreshadowing. It could be.
And someone, I want to say, like something like One Piece Worcestershire sauce. They commented that this might be a connection to a Norse mythological eagle that torments Ratatoska and Nidhogg
Oh,
on the tree of Yggdrasil. So that might just be a small reference to
okay.
that.
Okay. I really
Um,
love that.
so, and then you've got Loki screaming at everyone to, all of you, climb down now. Uh, Luffy. I used to be able to do a Luffy voice. Oh, hey, Zoro! Something like that.
Okay.
I think most of them you have to like walk yourself into the voice with like a specific phrase that starts it
Yeah,
off.
yeah, yeah.
With Luffy, he would probably be doing his laugh, but we'll practice. You so silly, Zoro. That kind of like people of Elbaf, Jarl. The children are safe. Thank goodness, cries the Straw Hats, which I do think this is important as it frees them. They are now they're now much more easily able to act and fight at full strength, knowing the kids are safe
Yeah,
and that they're not going to be
absolutely.
punished for
Yeah,
that.
for sure.
There are no more hostages to worry about, and everyone's cheering. All right, Zorro down at the bottom. You guys took your sweet time. Don't tell me that dragon is. Yup, it's Loki. This place should be safe with you here.
That's good.
Yeah, that's no problem. Since you've already gone giant mode, can you guys take care of those dream monsters? Elbaf won't last long if we leave them be. On it! Mm-hmm. And then thorns just appear out of nowhere. People are screaming.
Oh.
They came raining down out of nowhere. These things are. It's more thorns. Get the children inside quick. Give up already, you dumbasses! That creep's still after us.
I guess he's panicking, right? Summers is panicking.
He's angry.
Yeah.
He's had his show ruined. He wanted to see a glorious destruction,
Yeah.
and instead, now he has to put them out of his misery himself. Um, so he says, "I ain't gonna let any of you heaps of trash survive. You cheated me out of that touching moment." We keep getting double panels here. This is cool.
Yeah.
There's some really good art in this chapter.
So good. So good.
Even just sort of like the over Luffy's shoulder here is nice.
Yeah.
As we look down into Elbaf and the chaos below. Actually, this might be for the best. Since the brats were saved, I haven't failed the mission yet. I can still take them to the Holy Land as planned. But first, I'll finish off their dying parents. Taste my rapid fire thorn launcher. I'm gonna. Oh, and then the kids all jump in front of the parents,
Yeah.
blocking the thorns.
This is beautiful. This is beautiful.
It is good. I won't let you. This time I'm gonna save Mom and the rest. Me too. Me three.
Me three.
How touching. Summers is also touched.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
He's weeping. I'm gonna cry. You morons are priceless. At this point, screw it. I don't even care about the mission anymore. I'm just grateful I get to kill you guys myself. Now who's going first?
I hate that I love Summers.
He's full Dio level evil, right?
Yeah,
Like
he's good at his job.
he's
good.
just a hater for the sake of it.
Yeah, yeah.
Um,
There's no
I'll
reasoning
never
behind him
forget-
being a bad guy. He's just a pure bad guy.
He was just born this way and he
Yeah.
loves it.
Yeah.
I'll never forget the brave looks on your simple faces. Say goodbye now. And then Ripley's screaming, Colon, please run. No, I'm gonna protect you, Mommy.
Okay, is that
We get the sound of a sword unsheathing.
Oh.
It looks like the thorns are incoming, but with a shook, they are blasted out of the air.
It's Zoro, yes! Yes, he's here finally. Yes.
Way to go, Zoro. I knew you had this in the bag. Yeah. Somers, terrified. What? Who did that? So maybe it wasn't quite what the leakers were saying of like a who's that guy,
Yeah.
right? It was more like Somers just didn't notice and was like, what happened?
It's always the leakers trying to exaggerate, whether it's in a bad way.
There's some agendas going on.
I don't think it's agendas. I think they just don't get the chapter clearly, so they maybe assume.
Question 89900 saying Zoro couldn't destroy the thorns like Wanji could.
No agendas, please. No agendas. He's a Sanji guy, but I love them equally. So hey, get me out. I don't even have a Sanji figure, so
no comment. Luffy calling back to his Kaido fight. This is maybe just like a thing that he's gonna do from now on. But grabbing a bolt of lightning, shouting, Zoro, he's a member of my crew, and don't you forget it. For loading up a big gum booming dawn Thor rifle. We get some cool like fight panels here.
The way he was trying to aim? What? the way he was trying
How
to.
does that?
Yeah.
Little one of them.
Okay.
Like, I know exactly where you are. I'm just gonna punch on my face.
He's just having fun. Luffy's just casually like, okay, I'm back. Like he's back. We're at the Luffy beating the shit out of Summers. with the booming down Thor rifle. Luffy looks so cool. Yeah, he does. He does. He always looks so
This
cool.
this is a cool panel. Sommer's looking very worried as this big hackied up lightning punch comes his way.
His teeth are falling.
Yeah, so as we go into the next panel, it's a really brutal reaction panel. Like Summers is that's as hurt as any character has
Yeah.
ever been on panel in One
Now
Piece.
I think it's like the Onigashima people who were like throwing the food, and when the Luffy with Gear Third beat the shit out of him
Oh,
into the ground.
he just bashed him.
Yeah, but I guess he can just Summers kind of drink milk and he will be fine with his teeth, right?
Yeah, he'll just walk it off. Um, but the giants cry out that the straw hurts, and the kids are released from their bindings, which is
Finally.
an interesting touch because we didn't see that with Gaban. Um, when Gaban like attacked Summers and hindered
Yeah.
his regeneration, it didn't stop the thorns from holding the kids and stuff.
Yeah, but that was different
Um,
because Luffy like forcingly beat the shit out of him with force, but with Scupper Gaban, he was just cutting him in half. It wasn't like
you
with
could argue maybe he's like knocked him out. You know, like
yeah,
he
knocked
can
him
still
out as
get
well.
knocked out
Yeah,
and
yeah,
then regenerate from that.
yeah.
Um, so the kids are like, it's come off. They start going, Mom, that's Ripley tearing up as she looks up at. I finally got to see it. Luffy Kun's white form.
Yes.
He really does look just like Nika.
Yes. Yes.
I believe he's the one. The warrior of liberation.
Yes.
And she seems to faint from the exertion that she's done. I'm sure she'll be fine.
Yeah.
Let's hope she's fine. Sommer's being blasted apart. Did you say Nika? That's just a tall tale told to scare kids. Yet, while he's falling, a massive clawed hand. He looks up with a very much like a nanny.
Good. Good. Good for Summers.
Mashed into the ground with a
Yeah.
gear. Loki,
He deserved
well,
it.
it's time to go. And the kids and the giants screaming that it's a real Nidhogg.
Oh.
We were really saved by that thing.
Okay. That's
I wonder how many people on Elbaf knew. The kids probably didn't. But Loki's only been chained up for like 6 or 7 years, right? So
yeah.
someone there's a Nidhogg MMA running around. So someone out there is terrified of Loki. Maybe rightly so, wrongly so, whatever.
Yeah.
So some giants on Elbaf know of Loki's form, I believe, even before this moment.
But some like someone was afraid of Nika, and then they got the look of Nika so wrong. Like with the beard.
Maybe.
And...
Oh yeah, I
Yeah.
suppose. But interesting. We'll come back to that. We'll come back to that.
Okay.
Chopper and Gaban left far from the combat, which I spoke about a couple of weeks ago. That's why I assumed Sanji had done. He'd like left them on the elevator, probably.
Yeah.
To go and start his rescue.
I miss
Aki saying,
Gaban being involved.
Yeah, he's hurt, but with Chopper around, he'll be fine.
Yeah.
He might be able to do something by the end of the arc.
Yeah.
What do you think of Loki's dragon? Voyager and Nav didn't like it. Let me try and judge it.
I mean, it's good. It's decent.
It's got some interesting proportions. I'll say that much.
I never imagined a Loki's dragon would look terrifying as a real Nidhogg. Like, you know, the Lakers be showing pictures of a real Nidhogg in the Norse mythology.
Yeah, okay.
Oda would never
Like
do that.
it was never going to look like a creature out of Berserk.
Yep, exactly. Oda would never do something this terrifying, some creature with this terrifying look. So I always actually imagined it would look similar to the Punk Hazard one, and it actually
Oh
did.
yeah.
It did.
You think if I flash a quick half of a panel on the screen, that'll be all right for a second? So I just want to point out that Loki's dragon form has shoulder pads like Loki.
Oh,
Like it's got his like
oh yeah.
shoulder shoulder blades. It's still got a lot of his outfit in the form.
Yes, yes.
So on looking at it, I think this is a really cool design.
Aki says,
Kaido's dragon form was more detailed. Once you finish the chapter, put them together and look at the difference.
I think
I
with
can agree with that.
yeah, I think the difference between Kaido's and Loki, just like you said, Aki, with the details. Loki's dragon kinda look a children's story, children's fairy.
Storybook dragon.
Yeah. It just look this way. I mean, I'm not complaining. It's fine. I wouldn't mind. But yeah, I agree that Dragon and Momonosuke's Dragon Kaido and Momonosuke's dragons look better. Like Momonosuke's, especially the panel in the manga when Luffy was standing in front of him this way, and that chapter once the what's her
Yeah,
name? What's her name?
yeah.
She got him big. That was insane. Like the final chapter, the final panel with Momonosuke being in this massively form of a
Shinobu.
Shinobu. Yeah, Shinobu. That was good. That was good. So yeah, Momonosuke and Kaido's dragons. Look, I'm not gonna say.
Shinobu and her ripe fruit.
Yeah. So
She
no.
ripened him up.
Yeah, Yamato.
Um,
No. I mean Shinobu. Just like
yeah. So then, yeah, we've got Chopper and we've got Gabam. Chopper is like, is that's Loki, all right. This is the first time I've seen him like this too. So you're saying Elbaf's national treasure is? It's a forbidden devil fruit.
Why is it
The
forbidden?
mythological dragon fruit. Forbidden. Possibly because of the energy within, the drive within the fruit itself.
Oh yeah.
Like we know that Zoan fruits have.
Yeah.
It is said that whoever eats it can transform into the world's most colossal dragon. The size of the creature is relative to the initial size of whoever ate the fruit, of course. Think of it this way. A giant would grow larger than a human undergoing the same transformation, and an ancient giant's growth is naturally even greater than that. That combination is what brings out the devil fruit's true potential. They say this dragon breathes lightning, and when it flies, its jet black body can turn day into night.
I mean, just by looking at the dragons in this panel, you could tell that no way Oda would do it. Like draw a berserk type of dragon. Dude.
Yeah,
Look at these
he
dragons.
just
Look at their hands. Dude. Look at.
he's goofy, right?
Look
Like
at-
they're
yeah,
goofy.
Yeah.
But Oda doesn't want to scare you. I feel like maybe one day when Imu shows up doing their thing, he does because, like, Saint Nushiro's Bakotsu form was terrifying. Like it's spooky.
Yeah, it is.
So he's not unwilling to go there. I think it's just Loki's an ally, so he's not terrifying.
Oh.
But if he gets Domi reversied, he's gonna look really scary.
I guess, but he's not going to get them reversed.
We've seen it happen to people just as strong as him.
Yeah, rocks. Could.
So the fruit was forbidden and hidden due to its immense strength? Shanks asks. Not quite. It's just been protected by the Hammer Guardian Ragnir. And people go, huh? Who's that? In Elbaf, there's a legend about a god of war. This is a cool panel.
Yeah.
Who fought with Ragnir. It is said that he took the form of a giant dragon, and he locked horns with the sun god. He was accompanied by a loyal partner, the ice squirrel Ratatoskr. To make a long story short, after his master died, they say the loyal Ratatoskr came to possess the weapon Ragnir and await his master's return. Or so the legend goes. And yeah, that is a cool panel.
It is.
Is that's a lot more detail than we've ever seen on the sun god before.
Yeah.
You can see their eyes.
Oh.
You can see their smile.
Yeah, you're actually right. He literally looks like Luffy in Gear 5 mode. He looks like Luffy. Except for the shield and the sword. He just looks like Luffy.
And the color.
I think that's a silhouette or something, right? Or do you think that's...
I'm wondering though. I feel like there are ways to show that without, like, there's a reason that is a completely blacked out character silhouette rather than a completely whited out character silhouette.
And what would the reason be, you think?
That's what they actually look like. And I'm wondering if they're connected to Imu, because I think that's what Imu actually looks like.
Oh,
like, it's not a silhouette. Imu just is that dark, shadowy creature. Maybe an alien, maybe something else.
Oh, so you mean like Imu's this shadowy look is actually Imu's real form. Real.
Mm-hmm.
And this is what Nika actually...
Because that's what they described it as on God Valley. They said, what's that weird black monster? Like, they didn't say, like, who's that, like, thing that I, can't describe because it's in a silhouette. They described Imu as a massive black monster.
Yeah. But like, what if Imu removes this cape or this cover that
of course.
whatever.
There could be any number of reveals waiting there, and we'll get them eventually.
This Nika in this panel, he looks like the real story of Joy Boy, the person who, like...
I do think they're related.
Right? No. And I mean... okay, you're responding to Aki. Have you seen this story of real life Joy Boy who spreads joy to people and having the drums of something like that?
Vaguely, yes, I've vaguely seen the story.
And I don't know what's his ethnicity. Maybe an Indian. I don't know. But he looks like this sneak and this panel, like with the sword, with his look.
Yeah, I've seen that there are some legends like that in Brazil, which would make sense because that's where Luffy is from.
Yeah, right.
But hard to know. We've got El Lolia in here now. They think it's intentionally made black, and Oda has been consistent with the Nika form. Yeah, I just think because we're seeing more detail on it this time, like, I just have the feeling that we're actually seeing the real form of them, and because we're so used to silhouettes, we're like filling that in ourselves almost.
And it's interesting because we actually can see the God of War and his squirrel. We can see them clearly.
Yeah, nothing else is obscured, so there's no reason to think that they would be obscured other than we know how important they are.
It would be cool if that's the real Nika. Like, that's him.
Yeah.
No silhouette, nothing.
But then it becomes an interesting. So why is this pure white form that people have now started to talk about? Because Luffy definitely has the pure white form.
Oh yes.
So there are many unanswered questions from that time 1,000 years ago and
Yeah,
400 years ago
maybe
and
because
stuff
of
like that.
the hair and the clouds, the white clouds, but we can't.
Hmm.
You know what? We can't see the clouds in here. Why?
Because that shouldn't be an awakened Zoan devil fruit, should it? It should just be who they are.
No, that's the original Nika from thousands years ago. But
Isn't
that's
that isn't that the sun god that they're talking about?
yeah, but that's Joy Boy with the devil fruit
No,
of
that's the sun god. That's the original Nika,
no, but because this God of War had the devil fruit of the Nedhog, right?
right?
And yeah, I mean, we even
Mhm.
talked about it a couple of days ago. And Vegapunk
Yeah.
said that devil fruits were created because of the desires of the men from the ancient kingdoms, which means 800 years ago, 900, 1,000 years ago, something like that. So, which means it's in Joy Boy's time. It's in that timeline.
Hmm.
Yeah, and we got the first world, the second world, the third world is Luffy's. And the second one
Yeah.
is Joy Boy's.
Second world is Joy Boys,
Yeah, and the
and the
first one
first
is
world
the
is
original Nika, right?
yeah. So
So
this guy, he's not a Zoan devil fruit. Like he's just the sun god. Um,
yeah, but the God of War
that's how
had
I.
a devil fruit. This God of War in here,
Oh, that's true. That's
yeah,
true. Well,
you
it
get.
doesn't say that. It just says that they took the form of a giant dragon. Um,
Oh, you're actually. And in the spoilers, they said that he had the Nedhog devil fruit.
that's not what the text is saying.
Yeah,
You're right
yeah.
but the text is saying that that was something he could do, and maybe it was, and maybe that's where the devil fruit comes from. But we know just enough to know that we know nothing at all.
Yes. But for some reason, the leakers, Worst Jen, and all these people were saying that he had the devil fruit, the Nedhog, the Dragon Nomi, Nedhog.
Yeah,
But it doesn't say in here, just like Low Light said, you guys are actually right. It doesn't mention any devil fruit. Yeah, maybe he
yeah.
is the original Nedhog. Maybe. That's real God of War and Sun God Nika. Yeah. It could be this from the first world, like you guys said. But I was confused because I remember in the
Isn't it?
spoilers they said something about the devil fruit, so that's why I was confused.
Here's an interesting point, though. We don't see a devil fruit name panel for Loki. We're just told it
Oh.
by Jarl, and that to me suggests that Oda is keeping a reveal.
Why?
Maybe it's the name of the original, like Luffy's fruit wasn't the Gomu Gomu, it was something else.
Yeah.
Um, maybe this isn't the dragon model Nidhogg. Maybe it's the human model or the giant model. Davy Jones. I don't know. I'm not suggesting that that's who the God of
Yeah,
War
yeah,
is.
yeah.
But
I got what you're saying. Maybe. Yeah. I mean, you're actually maybe right. But it's just interesting for me because you remember that the leakers said something about the God
yeah,
of War had it. Yeah, yeah, yeah. So they mentioned the
yeah, for
devil
sure.
fruit.
Um, so we'll see. Then we go back to Gaban,
Okay.
who is watching and saying, "But it seems Ragnir is no longer acting as a guard for the fruit's powers. It's finally made its choice."
Oh
And
my
we
god.
get two big double pages
Oh
here.
my god.
It shows Loki, who's roaring, he's
Oh.
chasing the Nidhogg MMA, he's
Luffy is
chasing the
celebrating.
Draugr and the bear and the Fenrir. They are terrified,
Yeah, they're terrified.
rightly so.
Except the Squirrel and Luffy. They're having the time of their life, dude.
I mean, imagine sitting on the back of that. That would feel pretty powerful as he charges up his hyper beam.
No, I'm gonna fall, dude. I'm gonna fall. And I'm gonna die.
And so it's not a hyper beam. It's actually called Thrudheim or Thorheim. I've seen it
Oh yeah.
translated to.
This
Those are two
panel,
different characters.
yeah, this panel from the
Gone.
back, like Loki looks terrifying in here. Like not seeing his goofy face, he looks terrifying, dude. He looks terrifying.
Just the spikes and the
Yeah,
dragon
yeah, yeah.
and this massive explosion that makes even him look small.
Yeah, yeah.
He just unleashed an absolute WMD.
Oda,
Luffy and the squirrel.
yeah.
Gone.
Oda always draws Gonku in the best possible way. Every time I see a Gonku panel, it's fascinating. Like this panel of Gonku's
Yeah,
reaction, I'm getting chills right now. I'm getting chills, dude. The details and
yeah. That'll be interesting to see in the anime because there's a lot of expression in these really simple
yeah.
panels. Especially without being able to see most of her face.
See you guys in 2 years. Two
Um,
years.
yeah. Luffy and Ratatoska and Loki in that final
I
panel,
love
but
this panel. I love it.
Imu Gonko looking on. So that's it. The Nidhogg. It was here. It was here all along.
A quirk
Oh my
of
goodness.
fate.
A quirk of fate. Yeah. All of the destined enemies meeting together, potentially.
It will always be surprising to me that Imusama wasn't actually scared of discovering that Nidhogg was actually there all along. That's
I
interesting.
think it explained something to them. I think they're like, oh, now it makes sense why Harold died.
Ah yeah. Imu's reaction here is like they've been waiting for Nidhogg. Yes, that's what I'm
Yep.
saying. Yeah, Imu didn't
Yep.
look
There's
afraid.
confidence in that.
Yes.
There's
And
some certainty.
what's funny is that this is Emu Gonku. And now we can see the actual Emu in the flower room. How?
Hmm.
How? Like, how is Emu able to control two bodies, including Emu's body?
Um.
So it's
Well,
not
did they
like.
leave? Is that a panel of them leaving Gunko? Potentially. Is that a panel of them going back to Marijoy to do something? Um. I don't know that we can say enough to say whether they've been uh controlling two bodies or if they're just controlling the one because we almost do see them like come back to themselves.
Yeah, but in this final page, you can see Gonku with the
They've
wings.
still got the wings
Yeah,
and
yeah,
stuff.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah, they're still possessed. Um,
Like I
I think
always.
they're looking out at this destruction, and the panels to me seem like they're looking out at this destruction, um, weaking in the flower capital, the flower room. Um, the flower capital was Wano, right?
Yeah, yeah,
Um,
floor kept.
yeah. Uh, whilst just dissociating from the destruction in front of them because that doesn't matter. The MMAs don't matter. That was literally just one Holy Knight ability,
Yeah.
um, like on autopilot almost. It didn't seem like killing them had to do very much to control
Yeah,
those MMAs. They
but
just
Emu now discovered that now in Elbaf there is the sun god Nika, the Joy Boy, and
yep,
the god of war, the god of destruction, the Nidhogg.
yep.
How
I,
wouldn't Emu be at least slightly like worried? I'm not gonna say scared, but at least worried. Well, what I see from this panel is that Emu Sama is like saying, Titikoi, come here, dude. I'm going to fight you all.
yeah, and I think Emu is about to go into phase two. They're about to activate the Abyss marks and turn Summer's Killingham and Gunko into their like demon forms.
Oh, I think
I
the
think that we're about to go into like second phase
you
of the
mean
boss fight.
the yokai, the beast form, the same thing.
Yep, they're
Oh,
yokai forms. Like
oh,
why not?
does make sense. So you think all the
Um,
Holy Knights? So it's not a Gorosei thing. All the Holy Knights got this ability.
could be, could be. Um, Up to like Abyss Mark gives you the transformation.
Yeah. The question is saying Emu's mad now. I don't see it as Emu being mad. I see it as like Emu finally discovered this mysterious thing that happened 14 years ago with Harold being killed. So it's not like being mad, it's like being, oh, so it was there all along. Okay, finally. It's not
Yeah,
mad.
yeah, because well, they might be angry in the same way that like Imu feels like they've been tricked because they didn't know this.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
like finding out this information is like, oh, you tricked me by like not letting me know that Nidhogg was there. Um, they're like powerful enough and confident enough that I feel like a personal reaction to this like impersonal thing is pretty on brand. Because once again, I think Imu is like the narrator of the One Piece world. Not the narrator so much as like um, they control the storyline of the One Piece world.
Yeah.
And now that they know where Nidhogg is, maybe they can do some pretty spooky stuff. That book that he used at the start of the arc, that was only one spell, and it nearly took over the whole like giant army. There might be other spells in that book.
Oh, you're actually right. He's not worried. Nidhogg probably was always supposed to be something he can use against Nika, since the God of War and Nika fought. Emu's happy if I have to get. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
We got something in here. Okay, you got something. Oh, okay. Maybe Emu is happy because it was here all along, Nidhogg, my friend. We're going to fight against Nika together.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe you're
Mm-hmm.
right. Okay, you got something. That's what I've been saying. You get it. Yeah.
He
Okay.
agrees.
Yeah. Okay. Okay, that's
Um,
good. That's good. I like it. So, do you think Emu's
this was a
going to? Uh, yeah, go on.
this was a good chapter.
Yeah, it was.
Um,
It was.
Before we do too much more discussion, I would say this was easily like an 8 out of 10 chapter.
Mm.
Um, I'm sure other people would rate it higher or lower, but that was a lot. That was very good.
Yeah,
It's not quite Luffy versus Katakuri when there's like the whole chapter of combat.
yeah,
But it's definitely up there with the big lore reveals and some of the stuff you can read into.
yeah. I mean, I could easily give it 9 out of 10. Easily 9 out of 10. It was good. So many details that we got, except the Zoro one, which is maybe Oda will go back to that. But it's like the Wano thing with Zoro going back to the Ryuma grave, which never happened. I don't know.
Yeah. Zoro's whole positioning was odd. I couldn't tell if he defeated the giants or if he just sort of run away from where he was.
Yeah.
That really wasn't made clear.
And do you think it was intentional from Oda to not let us know what happened there with Zoro? Or it's just a normal skip that, okay, you guys know that Zoro would like easily escape?
Well, we are shown that there are dummy reversey giants still causing problems.
Yeah, the one
The
stabbed.
giants are shouting, "It's not safe here. Take the kids somewhere else." And that's where Zoro is. So we know that like he hasn't defeated them in any way. Um, he might have slowed them down and then got away from them after Dory and Broggy slowed each other down, but he hasn't defeated the dummy reversey
Yeah.
giants. Um, the question asks, is Imu going to leave the Holy Land undefended to go after the Nidhogg in Elbaf? Well, we know that they pulled back Shamrock. So protecting the Holy Land seems more important to them. But that might change now that they know there's this valuable devil fruit in Elbaf.
Yeah, and Oda's a smart guy, dude. We couldn't get any Meridian stuff that about the fire and the whole chaos that has been going on there. We didn't get any clue. Like we have simply
Uh,
no clue of who actually did it, what's going on there. There
the
is amazing.
only thing I can talk to that is that clearly it's not on fire in the panel that we see. Seems like a nice day. Um,
It actually shows the Bangia castle, yes. Oh,
yeah,
wait, what?
Shamrock fixed things.
Or
As
is
for my guess, time moves slower on Elbath by a rate of 1 to 3.
yeah.
Outside of Elbath, things are going 3 times faster.
So the
Um,
question saying it has to be the revolutionaries. If it's them and Marijua is safe, that's a negative.
Dragon.
That's a negative feat again from the Rev army. Uh-uh. I just.
Blackbeard has Garp captured, and Emu has Dragon. Which way does Luffy go?
Oh, no, no,
Neither. Like the
no.
other direction, because he's
Yeah,
like, you guys got yourself into
yeah.
that. This is not my problem.
It's not going to happen. It's
Um,
not going to happen.
Aki said, I don't think Imu's that reckless. I think you just said this. I think now that Imu knows where Nidhogg is, they're going back to control the situation there and come back again later more prepared. I'm just glad that we don't have a break. I'm glad that this time next week we'll be talking about the next
Yes.
chapter, because that one, a lot of stuff happened, but it again felt a bit like setup. We were getting people free. We
Yes.
were finishing off the problem with the hostages. Um, Imu saw what they wanted, so
And to
there's
finally
a good chance
see.
that things go to another gear in Elbath
Yeah, yeah.
over the next couple of
In this
chapters.
chapter, we got to see Nika, and you got to see Loki, the Nidhogg, his powers, and some like to show off Loki's powers and all that with the Nidhogg.
Yeah,
And yeah, it's interesting. And you mentioned it actually that why we haven't gotten any title of the Devil Fruit of Loki. Do you think
find it interesting. Find it
would
interesting.
you think that would mean something, or it's just a we were going to get it like in the next chapter?
The panel of Loki, like about to start his Thorheim attack,
Mm.
would have been the perfect panel to put the Devil Fruit name on it,
Ah,
but Oda
yes.
chose not to do that.
Mm. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I think
Um,
there's reasoning.
yeah, because that's not what the Devil Fruit is. It's not. He's got part of it, like Luffy had part of his, but that big dragon transformation isn't the only thing it does. Yeah, Jarl said the fruit, but again, we don't know how much he knows. Um, whether he could, like, he's fairly trustworthy, but not necessarily like, word of God.
Yeah.
Um,
So I keep saying, what would the next gear be? You mean of Luffy, right? I
no,
think.
I described Elbaf stepping into the next gear, and I think
Yeah,
that's what
yeah.
they're.
Okay, okay, okay.
Um, yeah, I think the next gear would be like, if I'm just going to throw stuff at the wall, the the God's Knights get a power amp from Imu, whether that's a transformation, whether their devil fruits get like powered up, maybe um, something like that. A dummy reversey type thing for them to give them much more power. Um,
But so if
in
Emo,
fact, I think that's very likely. If Imu can transform people that don't want to be transformed into
yes,
demons,
yes.
then he can definitely transform people that do.
But the thing is, now we've seen that Emo's actually in the flower room and possessing Gonko as well. I always thought that similar to what happened in God Valley with Saturn. Like once Emu takes over someone's body and possesses someone's body, I feel like Emu's real body in Marijua will be like ah, shut down. It's like it's off now, you know, until the possessing uh, is off, and then
Yeah.
Emu can just take
I think
over.
that makes the most sense.
But now Emu can
Um,
actually like we see Emu in this panel in the flower room with
yeah,
Gonko being possessed at the same time. So Emu,
assumedly, we'll have to go back and see.
yeah.
Um,
So if
because
so, for the sake of this
yeah,
argument, let's say Emu
yeah,
can possess someone's body while not being off like a battery, right? So what would
yeah.
prevent Emu from possessing Gonko's body and Summer's body and Kingdom's body at the same time?
Well, I did suggest this last time, right?
Yeah,
That maybe everyone gets possessed by Imu, and
yeah,
that's how the threat level gets raised. Is like I've had enough of you uh, just attacking innocent people and people that can't defend themselves.
yes,
I've had enough of you trying to talk to the skeleton man. Um, I've had enough of killing him just being useless and absent. Um, time for everyone to lock in,
yeah,
and I'll do that by like taking control of the whole team and playing this like an RTS.
could be,
It's possible.
yeah.
Um, I don't think that's what it has to be, though. I think it's almost more likely that they have a transformation. Imu has shown like transformations are like their thing. Um, they transformed Gonko, they transformed the giants. We can assume that they transformed the five elders.
Yeah.
Um, so yeah, Sommer's killing him, maybe Gonko having further transformations, and then Domi Reversi Loki.
Just hopefully we don't get the Grossi and Elbaf.
I
Let's
wouldn't
not.
mind seeing Garling. I'd like to find out what Garling's form is.
But
And he
if
could turn up being like, I'm not like the others. I am not in any way, shape, or form like those losers. And he just comes and just demolishes whatever he gets in front of.
yeah,
Um,
but if Garling shows up, he has to win. Like
yeah,
Garling shouldn't like none whatsoever look bad in this arc because he is one of the
yeah.
main
That's a
final
fair point as why
antagonists.
he probably doesn't show up here.
Yeah.
Because the Straw Hats are going to win this arc.
Yes. Especially with Luki
Um,
now being like
yep.
alongside them.
And we still have Vegapunk and Frankie off screen
You
to like
always
save the day
you
when
always remind me that Frankie and Vegapunk are here, and I always forget that they're actually here. It's crazy. I always forget that Vegapunk is still here.
Frankie is
And
in a science lab from the ancient kingdom with Vegapunk and Kuma right now. That man is getting an upgrade
yeah,
like he's never got before, alongside coming out with a fresh, memories returned Kuma who can use the Pawpaw fruit to get rid of all of the threats on the island.
wait, you think Kuma will be fine? You think Kuma will get back to the normal
That's
Kuma?
what Vegapunk said they were going to do. Like that's the last thing we saw Vegapunk doing was like, "Hey, I'm going to go fix Kuma." Um, so no reason to think they can't do it.
But isn't that an anticlimactic way of ending the story of Kuma and Bonnie?
I think both of them paid their penance, as it were.
Mm,
Kuma's quite a like biblical character, almost like he carries the Bible and stuff. Um, they've paid the price of their existence in this world, and for them to get something like a happy ending is almost like the whole point of what Luffy's doing his journey for.
yeah,
Um, so I feel like it's important for Bonnie and Kuma to be able to like have a like laughing memory together again.
yeah, I guess.
In the sun, you know.
Yes,
Uh,
it makes sense.
so and she can go into her Nika form again if like at the right moment. I really do, if nothing else, if Vegapunk couldn't fix Kuma, Bonnie could do a distorted future on Kuma where he never got any of the cybernetics.
But this is
So he just,
lame. This is lame.
do you think? I think that's a really cool idea.
Isn't that just lazy writing?
No,
Because,
because it only lasts for a minute. It only lasts for like 5 minutes. So she
but
can like talk
why?
to him for a second. They can save everyone. It's like, this is the last time. Sorry, he's going to burn out the battery completely. Um, but at least I get to say happy birthday, Bonnie, and all that, whatever,
Yeah, that would be cool, and we were going to get emotional, and we will cry and all that. But why would you do it? I think that's the problem with
Kuma
Oda
has a
sometimes.
lot of Nika lore.
Yeah, we
Kuma
don't
has
need
a
that.
lot.
We don't need that. Why?
No?
Yeah, we don't
Do you
need
think the
that.
Giants?
Yes, we love Kuma. We've seen his story. It's sad. It was sad. We feel for Kuma. We love him. He's one of our
Okay,
favorites. But his story is done. Don't ruin it. Just don't
okay,
ruin
but
it.
the issue with that is that we do know that that's what Vegapunk said they were going to go do. So
Yeah, but it's like the Kiyomon story. If Kiyomon died defending Momonosuke at that time with Kaido, that would have been a heroic ending. Kiyomon would have gotten one of the greatest death endings to a character in One Piece maybe ever, right? But Oda ruins
Kinemon
it.
should have died.
Yeah,
Kinemon should have died.
yeah.
But
So
Kuma isn't dead, and Kuma can be saved.
he was
Um,
technically dead. He was technically dead.
but he wasn't. He like ran from Marijoy and saved Bonnie
I
because he's not
I
because
think
he's
that's an
still in there.
instinct. That's an instinct of Kuma. Like
Wow.
the final straw, the final straw that he, and then that's it. He's done.
I I think I think Oda could have written it like that and it would have been brilliant.
Yeah.
But he hasn't, I think.
Nah, Aki, you're not a professional yabber. We have fun reading your chats. Yeah.
Um
That's the only way Kuma could be saved. So you just want him to die like that? No, no, no. I don't mean that I want him to die. I mean that his story was great, and we lived through Kuma's suffering and all that. It should stay this way. Like Kuma should not return into a normal form of Kuma, and he's back, yay! And they lived happily ever after. I guess that's me, I don't know. A Buccaneer should live on. That race can die out. Hopefully, there are others still around. Yeah, it's like the King stuff. Like, do we actually know if King is the last of his kind? Yeah,
yeah,
no
you don't
heads or
have to be the last, right? Like Oda can always just write that there was one or two more.
Yeah.
But I think like like Aki and everyone's getting upset at you.
I can
Kuma
tell.
deserves a happy ending.
He
Let him
does.
have one.
Okay. I'll let this one slide. If it happens, I'll maybe pretend that I'm cool with it. It depends on the scenario, I guess.
You can hang your hat on the idea that Vivi needs to eventually get the pawpaw fruit, so you know Kuma isn't surviving to
But
the end of the story.
why Vivi should get it? Why?
If I recall, it's not just that the Nefertari Lily almost certainly had the pawpaw fruit. There are loads of like subtle hints that she will end up with a devil fruit and that it will be that one.
Okay.
I think it's something to do with like Vivi's number is the same as Luffy's number. You know how everyone has like
Yeah. The
Luffy's got a
name
5-6. I think
converted
Vivi's
to
is
currency.
also 5-6 or something like that, and that's the Nikyu fruit rather than Nika fruit, which is
The
um.
Kuma one.
Mhm.
Nikyu means bear
Uh,
in Japanese, right?
Four.
Oh, poor. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Kuma means bear.
Ah, yeah, yeah, yeah.
Um, and
I
if I
don't want
want to
more
say
suffering. I just, I just want great storytelling, and we get this story done. We don't ruin it. But hey, that's just me, right?
in, I mean, I think it's going to take a lot for Oda to ruin the storytelling. I'm going to show you a quick shot of the opening us, right?
Yeah.
See that? Did you see that very
Ah,
very quick?
yeah.
You see, I'm gonna slow it right down. Actually, I can do that. Slow it down to you see all the characters, but you'll see Vivi, and it goes into Bonnie and the pawpaw fruit. Vivi into Bonnie and the pawpaw fruit,
Oh, okay. Yeah, that's a
and
foreshadowing.
you'll see stuff like that throughout the whole of One Piece. Um,
Okay.
so Puma's probably gonna die, whether we like it or not.
Kuma. Yeah, if the VV theory is correct, then he should die.
Possible.
Great
It's possible.
storytelling equals just let Kuma stay inhumane and Bonnie being broken because her father can't be saved. That's not what I meant. والله مو بهذا قصدي والله مو انا اللي اقصد انه كوما قصته كانت عظيمه وشفنا معاناه كوما وكل اللي صار لكوما خلاص الحين خل بوني وكوما يروحون بس لا ترجع كوما لانه يصير انسان طبيعي لانه this doesn't make sense that's it you understood this doesn't make sense so you get it.
Honestly, none of it made sense to me, but then it made sense.
Yes, I guess.
Lily spread the poneglyphs around the world like the Dragon Balls. Either she had the pawpaw fruit or used abyss circle magic.
Yeah.
That's possible.
Yeah, that's a great
That's
point.
possible.
Yeah. ليش لا؟
That is possible.
Okay, I guess we agreed to disagree, right? اتفقنا أن لا نتفق. Because I can't keep talking in Arabic. I could do another stream talking in Arabic.
Yeah, you find another person that you can do like an Arabic stream with.
You know, I can actually get Pew because Pew is an Arabic guy.
Oh really?
Yeah, he's from
really?
Jordan, so you can. أنت حابني ظل روبوت. No! No, let's agree. Okay, I agree. Hopefully Kuma gets back into being a normal human being or a normal buccaneer,
Yeah.
and they live happily ever after with Boney, and Vivi don't get the devil fruit, and yeah, okay, we agreed.
I wouldn't mind if Bonnie somehow managed to de-age Kuma so that he was around her age. Not that so that they could be in like a relationship or anything weird like that, but just so that they could hang out and he could actually be a kid. And like they could go on adventures together. I feel like that would be fine. As much as he was her father,
Yeah.
he doesn't need to remain her father. She can save him and then give him the chance to like live the life that he should have led, but that was stolen from him.
Okay, that's a great point. Maybe.
But that doesn't need to happen. That's just a very, very like far off like happy ending.
Yeah,
for
and even
Kuma.
if this happens, we may see it in some cover pages, like cover story, like the Yamato one, the German one. We get the story, the journey of Kuma and Boney having fun and enjoying their life finally.
And just using the pawpaw fruit to go everywhere in the world.
Yeah,
Like,
easily.
that'd be fun. That would be fun. Where do you want to go on a vacation? And then they both go like
Boom.
on vacation.
You don't have to pay for tickets. You don't have to.
It's great.
Okay,
good travel.
No, that wouldn't make sense, dude. Aki, the whole Boney devil fruit just doesn't make sense. So
yeah, you can do anything you want with it.
Yeah. So the final thing I want to talk about in this chapter, and I generally don't care about power scaling, but let's talk about this because I find it interesting, which is Somers' thorns. The only people in Elbaf we saw so far is Zoro and Sanji to cut them off, right? Because we've seen characters like Jaguar de Sol, we've seen characters like Ripley, and these Elbaf people. So is that a feat a feat, as the cool kids say, for Sanji and Zoro,
Uh,
or it's just
technically,
that they are weak, or it's just that Ripley.
technically, Luffy destroyed some of the Thorns when he punched Summers with his Thor Dawn rifle. There, you see him like smash a bunch of the Thorns away there. Um, Sanji destroys some of them with his kick. Zoro doesn't
Oh my
destroy any.
god, it's going to be agenda again.
You you said it was at a feat. I'm just laying it out. Zoro deflects a few thorns and like he saves the kids, he deflects the thorns. I'll get my Zoro figure out.
Don't you dare.
And don't I'm allowed to talk about this stuff.
No.
The feat of destroying Summer's thorns goes to Sanji and Zoro. Sanji and Luffy so far.
Okay, let me get back to the Zoro one. Yeah, he just blocked the thorns that Summers threw, right? And that's it.
Yeah, it was good. It was a great like quick slash across the air to knock all of these thorns out of the way.
Yeah, but a swordsman like Zoro would definitely be able to do it. Like, come on. Let's put the agenda aside, please.
I'm not saying that he can't do it. I'm saying he hasn't done it.
Okay, let's talk about something interesting, and that is Nika, because I hate Mihawk. So Nika's sword.
Maybe.
so Nika's sword, because for some reason they care about the black blade, so we don't see a black blade, right? This means
how do you make a black blade?
Yeah, this means that it doesn't matter unless you're master at being a swordsman, a swordsperson, swordsman, swordswoman, doesn't matter, right? Because he's master at this thing, he's got it perfectly. Like you can, like for example, Arnold, Liverpool player, you know him. He's good at doing crosses, but this doesn't mean that he's the best right back in the world, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I mean. He is good at being, he's the most skilled swordsman. But Nika, all these great characters we've seen in the God Valley flashback, Rocksroger, all these people don't have it, which means that it doesn't matter. It just means that you're the most skilled swordsman. I think it's simple, but for some reason, it's always the Twitter people, which I don't mind. I know for some reason this app, you have to remove your brain before you enter this app, so I get it.
I think Oda, when a character isn't on screen, and hasn't
Nika
done much
itself,
fighting,
I'm sorry. Nika itself is black. Agenda never dies. Okay, fair enough. Fair enough. Okay.
You know, not to beat a dead horse, but Zoro does get a power boost against Nika if that's true.
We're just talking nonsense at this moment, right?
Of course. Zoro has an uncomfortable amount of characters in his like I've beaten them list that happen to be.
Let's not talk about it. Let's not talk about it, dude. We cannot talk about it. Let's not talk about it.
It just makes me uncomfortable.
Yeah, me too. So, okay, great. So, I got something interesting. So, okay. Elbaf is supposed to be the perfect power-up for Zoro and Sanji. Do you agree? Please just say yes.
Hope so.
Okay, so do you genuinely believe that if Sanji is able to remove the thorns of Summers from the kids, Zoro wouldn't be able to?
No, like I said, I think he can do it.
Okay,
I just said he didn't do it.
That's it. Thank you. Okay, thank you.
Yeah. I'm sure he could.
Plus Black Sword is stronger than Nika and Luffy. Okay, Aki.
Okay. Zoro with 3 black swords will have 3 black swords, and he will be Zoro. How strong he is will come down to how strong he is on the panels. It won't change anything until we know what it means.
Yeah. And even
because right now, making a black blade could be completely departed from any kind of strength, any kind of haki. It
Uh,
could be something completely different.
I think with all the things that we've seen in this arc, especially, it just logic, right?
Yeah, could be a magical ritual to make them at this point.
Yeah, because if
Like it has, like you have to bathe your sword in dragon's blood. Who
yeah,
knows?
yeah, maybe because
Um,
if it was
and
that
remember,
important,
the
yeah,
dragon that Zoro fought on Punk Hazard wasn't a real dragon. It was
yeah,
just a thing that
fake one
Vegapunk made.
from Vegapunk, yeah. So if we're talking about that, the Black Blade would make you much stronger than characters like Rox, Roger, Whitebeard. These people would care about trying to make their blades black, but
Yeah,
it
it's
just
not, but it's not like Thriller Bark Zoro wasn't stronger than Rox, was he? So it's
exactly.
not like just having a black blade makes you over anyone else.
It just
Um,
happens that Mihawk
just
has
makes
the
you strong. It's like having a lightsaber compared to a normal sword. Maybe
yeah.
I'd still beat you if I had a gun.
Yeah, right. Yeah. You actually got a point. It just happens that Mihawk has the coolest looking sword probably ever.
People are really excited to see him swing that sword.
Like
But
honestly, yeah. Like honestly, I will try my best to get a euro if it's not that expensive.
like a full size,
Yeah.
like you can jump on it.
Not a real sized sword, dude. I mean, like imagine getting a white beard, real sized statue in your room.
Yeah.
It would break the ceiling.
Mihawk never did the jumping on his sword attack in Baratie. It was a Marineford thing, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. We'll see it. We'll see it in the live action eventually.
Yeah.
It'll be funny.
Have you seen that the live action is getting leaks? Like it's getting brief spoilers and stuff. What's going on
I
in
did
here,
see
dude?
that. And that Bartolomeo is in the first episode apparently.
Yeah. Are we addicted? Are we addicted now to spoilers?
Well, they're trying to force it. I didn't look at them very closely, but I also don't care to get spoiled on it because I've obviously seen all of One Piece.
Yeah.
Like, why would I need leaks for something that's 25 years old?
Yeah.
Yeah. Black Blades show that you're a pinnacle sword master. Nika and the rest aren't pinnacle sword masters.
Yeah,
They're just
exactly.
very, very, very strong
Yeah.
sword users.
And they're not primarily swordsmen, let's say.
Yeah. I'm excited to see what Oda does with swordsmanship and black blades and all of that stuff. It's because we breathe OP. Without spoilers, we die of thirst.
I guess.
It is good to have.
I mean, I was just talking about it with Cyclo on the sound check, on the sound check before the stream, that the whole spoilers culture for One Piece, like if it's gone, like I would much prefer that we all read the chapters on Sunday.
Yeah.
But it's just impossible at this point because we start getting the hints leaks. We start getting them from like late Sunday to Monday, a week prior to the real release of the chapter. So I guess we're addicted at this point.
And it's about wanting to stay part of the conversation. So if you want to stay part of the conversation, you have to
people love that.
take it in as early as possible.
Yeah.
Because otherwise people have already said everything they need to say and they're not there to talk when,
Yes.
and you find it out.
And I've noticed
So
that
you lose a bit.
and I've noticed that like some people don't read the spoilers, but yet go to on for some YouTubers or like TikTokers and listen to them talking about the spoilers, but they haven't actually read them.
To each their own. However you want to enjoy the One Piece is up to you, I suppose.
I guess, yeah. So, I guess this is it for this.
It's getting pretty late.
Yeah. Okay, it's 2 a.m. here. I suppose it's 11 p.m. your time, right?
That's right. Yeah, we're getting towards the end of it. So, is there any other big points left?
I guess all been mentioned. Spoilers gets us hyped. Yeah, I agree. Yeah, but it's like once the episode releases, it's usually on Sundays, right? Everybody knows that on this time the episode of One Piece is here, so you get an insane amount of hype at the same time, like in one day. on Sunday. But with the spoilers, it's like you take some of the hype on Tuesdays because the brief spoilers are here, and then on Wednesdays you get the full summary. So some people are interested, and then some people wait for the full the release of the chapter, whether it's Thursdays, Fridays. So the hype keeps fading and fading and fading until like it's Friday. Like you can see now, like it's late and it's Friday, so you wouldn't see much people be talking about the chapter. Maybe it's because of the time, maybe it's because of it's Friday. I don't know what's the reason, but a banger chapter overall 10 out of 10. Yeah, it's good.
It was very good.
It's
It
good.
was very good.
It's good. So I guess thank you guys for sticking out with us. Thank you guys for hanging out with us. We enjoyed the
That was a
chapter.
pleasure.
Yeah. Likewise, Cyclo. Thank you guys. We'll meet you guys
Absolutely.
next Tuesday for the brief spoilers. So good life to 1 out of 10. Okay, we will take it. At least we got one, right?
Yep.
Right. At least we got one.
Hope to see you again next week.
All right. Thank you guys. Bye.